Welcome back, the students of class 7. Welcome to our social science e-learning class. And today in this class, we are going to discuss history chapter 6, rest of the question answers that was left. So in previous class, I have given only question number 1 and 2, fill in the blanks and state whether true or false. Now today in this class, I am going to discuss the rest of the question answers from your exercise question answers portion. So let's begin our today's class. So the third question from your exercise, that how was water supplied to the city of Tanjavur? And the answer is, water supplied for the town comes from wells and tanks. I am repeating again that water supplied for the towns comes from wells and tanks. Okay, that's all from the answer of question number 3. Now question number 4, and the question is, who lived in the black towns in cities such as Madras? And the answer is that merchants and artisans in such as weavers were lived into the black towns in cities such as Madras. Okay, so this is the answer of question number 4. Now this question number 5, and the question is that why do you think towns grew around temples? And the answer is, the following factors are responsible for the growth of towns around temples. Point number A, that large number of priests, workers, artisans, traders, etc. settled near the temple. Number B, to the various needs of the people as well as of the pilgrims who flocked to the temples. So by and by towns grew, which come to be known as temple town. Students, so that's all from the answer of question number 5. Now the next question, it is question number 6, and the question is, how important were craftspersons for the building and maintenance of the temples? And the answer is, craftspersons played an important role in the building and maintenance of temples. Point number A, the Vishwakarma community consisting of goldsmith, bronzesmith, blacksmith, masons and carpenters were essential to the building of temples. Number B, weavers such as Saliar or Kaikolars were prosperous communities and they made ample donations to temples. So that's all from point number B. Now point number C. Number C, the craftspersons of Bidar also catered to the needs of pilgrims, thereby forming an important part of the trade. This is point number 3. Now number D, that they were also played an important role to building and maintenance of the temples with gold, silver, alloy, textiles and wood products. Okay students, so these are the 4 points from question number 6. Next one, question number 7, and the question is, why did people from distant lands visit Surat? So the answer is that people from distant lands visit Surat because number A point, that Surat was the gateway for trade with West Asia via the Gulf of Ormuz. It also be called the gate of Mecca because many pilgrim ships set sail from here. Okay, so this is the point number A. Now point number B. Point number B, in the 17th century, hundreds of ships from different countries could anchored at the port of Surat. So that's why Dutch, Portuguese and English had their factories or warehouses at Surat. Point number C, that there were also several retail and wholesale shops selling cotton textiles, and Surat were famous for their gold lace borders called zari, and a market in West Asia, Africa and Europe. Okay. Now number D, that Kathiawar Seths or Mahajans, means the moneylenders, had huge banking houses at Surat, and their hundis also accepted in far-fetched regions like Antwerp, Cairo and Basra. E. The state built numerous rest houses to take care of the needs of people from all over the world who came to visit the city. Okay. Now the question number 8. In what ways the craft production in cities like Calcutta different from that in of like Tanjavur? Now the answer of question number 8. The differences between craft production in cities like Calcutta and Tanjavur were: point number A, that craft production in cities like Calcutta was formulated and planned by European companies. On the other hand, in Tanjavur, the craft persons were independent. Okay, so point number A clear. Now point number B. In Calcutta, the craftspersons worked on a system of advances, but in Tanjavur, crafts were developed on own interest. Number C. Merchants and artisans in Calcutta were moved into black towns established by the European companies within the new cities, but in Tanjavur they were lived in near the temple. Number D. In Calcutta, designs were supplied by the company agents, and the weavers had to produce the same design again and again as instructed by the European companies. But in Tanjavur, the weavers, they carved out their own designs. E. Calcutta unable to sell their product freely, whereas Tanjavur free to sell their product anywhere. Okay students, so these are the differences between the craft production in cities like Calcutta and Tanjavur. Okay, and the last two questions, question number 9 and 10. So these are actually activity based questions, so these questions are not important. Okay students, so that's all from the question answer session of chapter number 6. Till then, bye.